Now, it was, I prepared myself for storytelling. It was a calm night on August 21st, 1996, in the small country of Cameroon.
That's it.
People had just gone to bed. The lake that they lived around, known as Lake Nyos, Lake Nyos was calm when they went to sleep that evening. The deep, dark waters, clear, all the way down to the 200 meters of the depth. Lake Nyos is one of the few lakes in the world that sits on a volcanic crater. But it had been dormant for many years. Dormant, they thought. But what had been going on was, well, the years had passed. Small volcanic activity down in the deep, deep waters had produced CO2, carbon dioxide. But it was so deep down there that the CO2 couldn't escape. It was under so much pressure that it built up. Are you telling this?
No, it's just like adding emphasis.
Dramatic effect.
It built up over time. No one probably felt the little disturbance. In fact, there's some debate of what happened that night. But suddenly, all that CO2 began to rise to the surface. And it became like a funneling effect. All the CO2 came up in small little bubbles at the bottom. But by the time it broke to the surface, big as houses, these bubbles. It released 1 million cubic meters of CO2. All right, I'm not going to tell this. You guys can. All right? You think that's funny? So the CO2 burst out on the surface. Remember, it was a calm night on August 21st, 1986. So the CO2 did not blow away. It came to the surface, heavy and dense that it was, and spread out over the land, moving the air away and smothering over 1,700 villagers and 3,500 cows. 15 miles away, people were killed by this giant expulsion of gas. All oxygen-loving creatures in that zone were killed that night, without a few exceptions. A couple people survived because they were on high ground. Excuse me. Lake Nyos, very bad. We're going to make our own little Lake Nyos in this, what I call the tank of doom. All right? Please observe my artwork. Okay, here's the dead cows. This was the lake after the burp. Okay, it brought up a bunch of sulfur and stuff from the bottom of the crater of the volcano. It was clear before this. These are, of course, the traditional skull and crossbones. Okay, meaning death and all kinds of nasty stuff. Tank of doom. Okay, and this is the tank. And he was
Okay. May I have your attention? All students trying out for concrete chaos should report to the area outside the second floor truck.
Hydrochloric acid.
Oh,
here it comes.
Sophomore class officers are reported during advisory period. Thank you.
Carefully measured, of course.
I better go try out for concrete chaos.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
You and me were going to do that.
All right, concrete. Make sure you get lots of CO2. Okay. Now let's see if we can find matches, please. Let's see if we can find the death zone. All right. The death zone is in there. CO2 is in that tank. It's down. Is that candle still lit?
It smells terrible.
Yeah. Just a second. All right. Let's see. Okay. In the air.
Death zone.
There's the CO2. It's down there. Okay.
Pour it out on somebody.
Well, we will. Okay. For times like this, I want to blow bubbles. I just you know. That's just how I roll.
They're gonna float like that on the CO2.
Oh yeah.
All right. In the air.
Oh yeah. Bubbles.
In the tank of doom.
Whoa. That is cool.
Nice.
They can't get down there. If you're looking carefully and you read the sulfur hexafluoride article, you'll see them expanding.
Oh, do it again.
They're getting bigger before they pop. Just like, okay, the air gets out before the CO2 gets in.
You mean the air gets in?
They did get big.
Air's moving out. They should be expanding.
Oh, I thought. Well, in the sulfur hexafluoride one, they said that the air gets in before the sulfur hexafluoride goes out.
Well, let me think about that one. Anyway,
Not long.
let's see. Obviously, they're not
Put
going to
your head
sink
down there and try to breathe. Like, can we not
in.
breathe?
No, you'll be dead. Okay, just like the cows. And the
Ew.
villagers that did not survive. Okay. By the way, there's been an international effort to fix Lake Nyos. Oh.
Oh, class is over. Oh.
Okay. I guess I can't put the flame of life out. Oh well. Sorry guys.
Do it like really fast.
What's killing you if
Do it like really fast.
Here, light that. Light that. If you want to hang around for 30 seconds, I know advisors are more important.
No, I was going to say, if you go to breathe that in, Mr. Williams, it's the lack of oxygen there, not the
That's
actual
correct.
CO2.
That's this wouldn't kill.
So you just
One breath
to breathe in?
wouldn't kill.
Or what would happen? What do you want me to do now?
Just light that thing. I'm going to see if I can put it out with the CO2.
Oh, nice.
This may or may not work.
I'll get my green pass.
Okay, Skip.
Oh, nice.
CO2 coming down. Will it put it out? I don't know if there's enough.
It's going.
Moving it. Moving it down.
Not enough CO2 is generated. Okay.